My name is Steve Layton, and I travel the world finding amazing and delicious coffee for you to drink at home. Some make coffee difficult to understand and complicated, but here it's my job to make it easy and fun and tell you what's in my mug. So hello everyone and welcome to In My Mug episode 432 I think. Welcome, as it says in the opening titles, my name is Stephen Layton and I'm not in the Roastery and I'm not in a foreign country, but I'm in Camden Coffee House, which is in Camden, the street name? Camden Road. It's easy to remember, isn't it? Camden Road. Going to be doing the tasting with the guys in a little while, but before we do that we're going to go to the map bit and see about this week's coffee, which is Costa Rican La Pira. Everybody's favourite bit, the map bit. Of course, I'm not in Has-Been. As you've already seen, I'm down in Camden, in London, but yeah, we'll forgive that for once. And this week, we're looking at Costa Rica, so we're going to zoom down. In particular, we're looking at La Pira. But before we do that, here's an interesting fact. Costa Rica is only slightly smaller than Lake Michigan. Tiny. Everything in America is big, isn't it? But let's zoom down to La Pira. And here we can see the mill. We've got an exact link in it. And here he is, Carlos. Don Carlos, the coolest guy ever. This is me getting ripped off by Joanna as she steals the coffee from me. This is the coffee that she's stealing drying. This is him showing us that the coffee's lovely. This is the coffee that we're going to be tasting next year. So it was drying on the very recent visit. And as you can see, it's really in the valley. And that valley creates a lot of wind. And that wind Carlos is using in the processing, as you've already seen, to freeze those cherries. The highest point is Cerro Chirripó, 3,800 metres. Lowest point, that lovely Pacific Ocean. And that was this week's map bit. So hopefully that was a good map bit. I kind of remember it being a very good map bit. So La Pira is a coffee that we've worked with for a number of years. I think it's around about the 5th year now. First of all, bought it in Cup of Excellence. Then I got to meet Carlos, and it's actually been a real pain to get the coffee because Carlos has a lot of buyers in Japan, and Japanese buyers, they have big pockets because the people are willing to spend money on good coffee. So it means we have to pay top dollar for it. And even then it makes it really difficult, but I love this coffee. I'm going to show you a video in a little while that shows you how Carlos actually processes the coffee. He uses this weird zinc roof where he rolls water off, which cools in the wind, and then almost freezes the cherries so the mucilage sticks to the seed, and it makes it an exceptional cup. Kind of really lucky to be able to get this. We're only able to get 10 bags. I'd love to buy more, but it's a super short supply of it. So we're going to go and look at the fact file, and when we come back, I'm going to be joined by the guys who are all over there. This is the classic pot. Say hello, guys. We're going to taste the coffee, and we're going to talk a little bit about Camden, because they've been a great friend of ours and worked with us for quite a few years, and it's about time that I came down here and said hello to everybody. So back with you in just a minute. Welcome to this week's fact file, with the proviso of always figures may change because we may have screwed it up. But this week we're focusing on Costa Rica, the wonderful country of Costa Rica. So let's make that flip over. And 165 hectares devoted to coffee, which is 10%. That's a heck of a lot of land for one country just to be coffee plants. And that makes them the 14th biggest coffee producer in the world. They produce around about 1.3 to 1.8 million bags per year, which is around 80 to 90,000 metric tons. Common varietals, you've got Mundo Novo, you've got Bourbon, you've got Caturra, but there's also a lot of SL28, a lot of people planting geisha. Total employed in coffee, 155,000 people. And here we go. Ping, 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 ping. 18 farms that we work with in Costa Rica. But this one is La Pira from Carlos Urania. The variety is Caturra. It is a red honey process. It's from the Tarrazú region, 1,600 metres in the Santa Maria de Tota, and it's a total of 7 hectares. That was the fact file. Buenas tardes. That's as much as I'm doing in Spanish again. We're here in Tota, Tarrazú. on La Pira, and you guys know La Pira. I've been loving this coffee, been talking about it all year, and I'm finally here and joined by the producer and owner. So,
Mr. Carlos Ureña.
Mr. Carlos Ureña, because I knew I was going to get it wrong in the pronunciation. So, Carlos, what varietals do you have here on the farm? What do you currently have?
¿Qué variedades producís en tu finca?
Catuaí, Caturra y típicas.
And how long have you been producing coffee here?
¿Hace cuánto producís café aquí?
Aquí produzco café hace
17 years ago.
17 years.
pero me crié café de hace 50, 60.
But I was born in a coffee farm with my father 50, 60 years ago.
Okay, so you've spent a lot of time around coffee. What do you think about what you're doing now with the different processes? So we saw some naturals, some honeys, some washed.
Entonces tu vida ha sido una vida de café. ¿Qué sentís ahora que te has desarrollado tanto en diferentes procesos, lavados, honeys naturales?
Would that have been typical when your father was at it?
Sin ser algo muy típico en la época de tu papá.
Por la revolución del tiempo, la gente tenemos que ir cambiando.
Because of the evolution of time, we have to change.
Los tostadores nos van exigiendo y nos van dando ideas.
The roasters demand us and give us ideas.
Y para mí el café significa vida.
And for me, coffee is life.
Y me alegra bastante
And I'm very happy.
trabajar y saber que logro lo que yo más o menos he querido.
And I'm happy to know that I have been accomplishing whatever I've been committing with my goals.
And you have, by the way, been accomplishing your goals because the coffee is amazing.
Y definitivamente usted ha cumplido sus metas porque el café es impresionante.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've just seen the way that you process the coffee. Could you tell the people on the video just a little bit about why you do the things the way you do them here, and specifically with washing the coffee?
Usted hemos visto que maneja muy con excelencia sus procesos. Usted podría decirle a nuestros clientes o sus clientes cómo es que maneja usted sus cafecitos, principalmente estos lavados.
Los cafés se manejan con mucho amor y mucho cariño.
We manage our coffees with a lot of love and a lot of care.
Yeah.
Y observando mucho detalle tras detalle.
And observing a lot, detail by detail.
Tratar de competir con el año anterior.
So we can compete.
Ir mejorando.
So we can compete in quality with the previous year for continuous improvement.
Yeah. No, I mean that's it. So what happens with the water? It comes on a zinc roof. Is that like to make it cold? And
At night,
and then it fills the tank. It's I'm going to show something on the video later. I was blown away with it. It's really, really interesting. Listen, thank you very, very much.
Muchas gracias.
The coffee.
El café.
For your time in your hospitality
Para su
today.
tiempo y hospitalidad de hoy.
And please keep doing what you're doing.
Y por favor, continúe haciendo lo que está haciendo.
Thank you. Al café le dedico las horas del día y parte de las horas de la noche donde me despierto a pensar un rato y analizar qué he hecho y qué hago todos los días.
Every day I dedicate lots of hours to coffee, in the day and at night. And I wake up at night to think what can I do better next day to the coffee.
We share a lot.
Compartimos mucho en común.
Gracias.
Tenemos aquel.
Ajá.
Y bajo, se llega ahí. Y esa agua le entra al fondo del sifón de abajo hacia arriba.
Ah, ¿y cómo hace para inyectarla por debajo?
Se viene por acá.
Ajá.
Pasa por este lado que veo que está cayendo, si no sé qué será. Uno lo va a ver. Aquí.
Ajá.
Veo que está cerrado de hojas.
Sí, ajá, ese tubo, ajá.
Sí.
Y ahí baja
al fondo.
al fondo.
Sí,
Por aquel toma de agua abajo.
Sí.
See, what he's saying is he fills the tank from the bottom all the way. So that water is basically, all the wind is cooling down the water. The water is going into that pipe, and that pipe is bringing the water from bottom to top. It's not like the water is getting on top of the water. It's filling this tank from the bottom.
En aquel tubo allá que se ve al fondo.
Ajá, sí, sí, allá donde salió,
abajo.
ya ahora sí donde salió, ahí donde usted movió las hojitas.
Allá.
Ajá.
Ve que le salió sucio porque yo moví las hojas. You can see how he...
So we're back and we're going to try the coffee. I'm going to try the espresso first and pass it round. While I'm doing that, this is Sonny. Sonny's the owner. Say hello to the nice people.
Hey, nice to meet you guys.
Does everybody want to introduce themselves to the guys while I drink the coffee?
3 days, stage day.
Just gonna say Dave with the
50% of Camden Coffee House consists of Daves.
Dave, and then
Julia,
Attila. So
nice to meet you
there we
guys.
go, there's the team. So we've got the espresso first of all. If anybody wants to, and we're sharing cups. We're all coffee people. We've got lots of cups. But yeah, so for me the espresso, it's very toffee-like. It's got a lot of sweetness in there. We were looking at a little bit of caramel for sure as well. And there's a real green apple acidity that I think like it bites through. And that's the one thing we noticed when we were tasting it earlier, didn't we? So it's really good. So tell me a little bit about Camden. How long have you been here?
It's a Camden Coffee House. We started back in 2009. This is the mother of the shop in Camden Town. Reason in Camden, born in Camden, bred in Camden, love Camden. Best great place to start Camden Coffee House. We now have 5 branches across London, from Camden down to Badham, across to Notting Hill. Just love
It's still
making
called
beautiful-
Camden?
Still called Camden Coffee House. Still serving has been, and just love making great coffee.
And how annoyed are you with the other Camden that I find in train stations?
I hate it when people say, "Oh, are you part of that one in Euston train station?" No, that's Camden Food Company. We're Camden Coffee House.
So Camden Coffee House. So here, I mean, this is probably this is the first shop, and it's kind of like the centre of it all. This is in Camden Road. Where can they find out more about the shops in general? Is it a website or a Facebook or?
Yes, we're massive. We've got a website on Twitter as well. Really huge. Got about 25,000 followers. Just checking out. Getting very close. But the website predominantly for all the main information. Please come along if you're in Camden. For some amazing has-been espresso.
That's really good. So the cappuccino, a lot of the green acidity that was in the espresso, I think it's kind of gone. It's got very caramelly, it's got very sweet. It's just kind of good coffee, you know, like just cuts through and like it's not unbalanced in any way, which I really like. So team, Dave, how long have you been working here?
4 years?
4 years.
Dave, how long have you been here?
In this branch,
Yeah.
I've just one for a year and a half in total, I think.
Okay, and do you all work in this branch, or are you all from different branches, or?
So like Badham, Dave Fitz at Badham.
Barlam, that program, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So you can go to any one of them and find one of the crew there.
You find us beautiful whistles waiting to meet.
So I'm shocked. I thought we were going to have to do a blue pizza moment with this coffee because Sonali's been saying, oh, it's a little bit savoury, it's a little bit savoury, and it's a really hard coffee to brew. But actually, I'm getting the florals that I really hope from this coffee. I don't know what you were complaining about, Sonali. Sonali's the camera person. I get lots of the florals come through. There's a little bit of the sweetness, but I think it's predominantly that floral and a little bit of that green apple again coming through on the end.
Not more floral than this.
Yes, lot more. I'm a massive fan of this coffee. I love this farm. As you saw on the video, like the guy, he's crazy. He does all of the crazy things. He does all of his own processing. He makes machines to do stuff. It's just like it's like a workman's toolbox everywhere. But it's just a great coffee, and I'm really, really pleased to have it. And thank you guys for being in the video. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. And I have to end it this way. It's like 432 times. It's like life's too short.